get fired.
Well, welcome to a new episode of Let's Get Fired. We got the very fun Christian Ledek. We've never been on the podcast before.
Never been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that a little wink and nod to the camera? What could it mean?
Ooh.
Maybe. Drew, if you could speak to the nod, or you could let it just be a mystery. I think it's up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to cover previous events, maybe. Or we could just forge a new path forward.
Yeah, let's forge a new path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forge ahead.
Yeah.
Forge a new path.
Christian, what was your first job?
Cut. Let's ask it, but genuinely this time and not facetiously, just to see we have something to play with in post.
Okay.
Take two. Go.
Okay.
right.
Hey. Hey, what's up, Christian?
We've never talked about jobs before.
I enjoy your company.
Oh, me
And
too. Thank you guys for having me.
So happy you're here. Perhaps you'd like to talk about Nazis and Israel. And I'm just so curious with your first job. What was it?
So, Nepo baby. For my dad's company, he worked in political research, market research for a number of years. There's a company called Western Watts where, hey, do you have 5 minutes to do a survey about the Jiffy Lube service that you just had? / 45-minute survey of, hey, who are you going to vote for and why? I was 15 years old. So telephone interviewer, 15 years old.
See, when you said Nepo baby, I thought you were actually a baby. And they're like, this is bullshit that they hired this baby.
Can you believe they're making this baby on the workforce right now?
But
is that what this economy has come to?
Your dad's like, you got to pull your weight.
Yeah.
Like this is.
It's been 6 months, kid.
This baby is very convincing, though, on the phone. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's,
How he's knocking out surveys left and right.
it's a great point.
He's getting them done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Baby cries, like, okay, fuck it. Let's build the wall.
Yeah.
Well, what?
That's what they're going to vote for.
Baby. Who's the first person you voted for?
First person I voted for was Obama.
Oh, I thought I was expecting Mitt Romney.
I get it. Being
was that 08?
From it too? Yeah, 08.
Okay, so first time I voted was 2012, and I'm from Provo, dude.
Romney, baby?
You know it was Mitt.
Romney, baby!
Yeah. Hey, I had to, dude. I was like, I can't. Dude, it's Mitt Romney. No, it's like if you're black and didn't vote for Obama. Like, it's
like with hindsight, everything would have been exactly the same if Mitt Romney won.
Dude, I look back. I look back on that election, and I'm like, I wish we could go back to that one. That was those choices were a little more easy.
I do miss when like the differences between the president was one was like, the income tax should be like 28%, and the other one was like, I think it should be 19. Like, this is a riveting debate.
And then people are like, man, people hate each other over this.
They're so polite to each other when they debate.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I really respect him. He's a good man.
That SEAL Team 6 speech would have been different though. With Mitt Romney of like, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Today, we thank our Heavenly Father for murdering one of his children, Osama bin Laden.
And as a reward, every American's getting a Diet Coke.
Oh man,
that's fun.
Shout out to Mitt.
Shout out to Obama.
2012 was my first one, but I was off on my mission, so I let my parents vote, which means I voted for Mitt Romney.
Okay.
Yeah, they did my mail-in ballot for me.
Nice, dude.
Is that legal or are you?
No, this is election fraud.
Count the vote. Yeah, count the vote.
I'm reporting it right now.
The votes.
Let's do a recount for 2012.
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass.
So, I mean, it was still for Washington State, so I think it was like they were part of like the 8% of people who voted for Mitt Romney.
Sure.
Yeah. No, they're just alternative, dude.
Yeah.
No,
dude, it was underground. It was actually in Washington State. It's actually cool to support Donald Trump. Actually, so
I wonder if that's what Kanye also thinks.
Yeah. No, honestly,
dude. If Kanye moves to Utah, he's back on. He's switching back.
Yeah, he would. I know you guys have probably talked about it in other episodes, but I don't remember your guys' first jobs.
Yeah.
Did you also? Did someone also do?
No one has asked me that. Thank you.
Interviewer?
No, we haven't interviewed each other.
No, but Drew did. He did whatever.
Phone center.
Yeah.
Phone shit.
So I guess I was a dishwasher at a bowling alley / like restaurant, like a nicer, not nice.
Wait, hold on. How can it be nicer if it's a bowling?
And then
No,
it was also there's a park casino. So they had like blackjack and all that.
This is the coolest place ever.
Then on the weekends they had cage fighting.
Christian, you have to remember he's from Eastern Washington.
Yeah, this is in Seattle.
This is like for him, this is luxury.
No,
I mean it sounds like Seattle. There's a bowling alley.
No.
There's fine dining. There's what'd you say? Cage fighting.
Yeah,
There's
yeah. They had amateur MMA fights on the weekends.
Wow. Amazing.
They got it all, dude.
I just remember walking into the restaurant from the kitchen during one of the fight nights, and one of the fighters is like stumbling into the restaurant from like the room where they did the fighting.
Yeah.
And his nose is all fucked up. And then he's like, and his like chick's with him, like with her arm like around him, trying to like comfort him. And he's like, my ears are ringing. I was like, that guy should go to the hospital now. Like,
but instead he got a chicken parm.
Dude, the French dips were good.
Priorities.
Yeah, I remember I could get a French dip there for like $7.50. This is like 2008 pre-inflation. I bet if you go back there, it's like $18.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's my favorite price for a sandwich. I love Italian restaurants like $28 fettuccine alfredo. You're like, I can make this. If I can make it, I can't. Yeah,
dude, my mind was blown when I found out they don't make Alfredo sauce in Italy.
Yeah, it's an American thing.
Dude, that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, dude. Wait
that
till
they have it in every Italian
go to,
restaurant. Fucking with me. I was like 28 when I found out.
Dude, wait till you have
Italian.
Dude, wait till you have real Chinese food. You're gonna be like, what flavors are these? It's not Panda Express.
Dude,
it's not sugar chicken. It's heat.
I didn't
what
have
soups.
I never had Panda Express until I was 22.
Wow, that was a big deal for you.
Yeah, it was big.
You're like, wow, I'm really helping out the immigrant.
Yeah, I was like, what should I? Yeah, these Mexicans make really good.
I was gonna say the non-Chinese people.
I don't know. My dad did his mission in Taiwan, so he always like would make sure we had pretty authentic Chinese because he was into it.
Or not Taiwanese.
Oh, it's the same thing.
One China.
One China. Yeah, we gotta be correct here.
Yeah,
we're not gonna start a war on this podcast.
Correct.
Dude, this podcast is what breaks the straw. China invades.
Yeah, dude, I know it.
They're already here.
They're already
here. I don't know if you guys know that,
Chinese.
But
yeah, they're listening to us right now.
Yeah.
If everything is made in China, are we Chinese? Shout out Black Thought. That's his line.
I like that. Who was that?
Black Thought, The Roots.
Black Thought. Oh, The Roots. Oh yeah.
Didn't you say he was your favorite rapper or the greatest of all time?
Yeah.
You don't know that line?
He's goat for sure. For sure, goat. How do you say it in Chinese? Oh,
I couldn't tell you.
What's
wait, hold on, real quick. What was your first job?
Provo Beach Resort. It's like a mile or two away from here. It's like a family fun center, and I got fired from that.
Is it next to the AMC?
Yeah.
It's next to Barrios. Worked there, and I would like have to just like you just would stand there. And like someone would walk up, like I want to use the golf simulator.
Wait, you got fired?
Yeah, because they were like, when you first came here, you were so energized, and then the longer you're here, you just lost like the love of the game for this. And
you lost love of Provo Beach Resort. One, you can't stay there; it's not a resort. Two, I don't know if a wave simulator qualifies as a beach,
but we should try to book stay there. Actually, we should call them. Like, we saw it on the website. It's a resort.
It's a resort.
But dude, the lifeguards at the wave machine thing, they always tell me like, yeah, you know, get a little crazy in here because some of these girls that come in here with bikinis, they fall and their tits pop out. And he's like, I told you it was gonna happen. And yeah, it's great because these guys, I think this guy,
did that happen?
No, they would because it's like you just rip them off.
It's not a sin if it's an accident.
Yeah, exactly. It's not pedophilia if I just happen to be there. So yeah, that was the first job. It did suck, and
I just put that together. An adult told you that teenagers' tops fall off because you were a teenager at the time.
Yeah, I was like 15.
Yeah, so you weren't a pedophile.
An adult told you, or was
he was just letting me know. He's just like, hey, he's just looking out for me. He's like, And yeah, so I think about that a lot. I'm like,
No, it's
man,
a cool
one day
perk
I
of the
could be a
job.
lifeguard in there.
You know, it's a cool perk if you're gonna
Yeah.
be a lifeguard.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm 24.
Yeah.
Gross.
Nothing like a 14-year-old tits you're not supposed to see.
Jesus.
But so that was that was the first one. And I would like ride my bike to work and I'd be like listening to like Coldplay and try not to cry. And then, you know, it was a very like weird moment in my life of just like full blown angst
Yeah.
and like having to like set up a golf simulator. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't
How
really
is a golf simulator? I've never used one.
just smack a ball into
Yeah.
a projector.
That's all you do.
Does
Yeah.
it accurately portray
That's what they
Ish.
say.
Ish.
But I don't know. I mean, you just smack balls.
you golf?
I love golf.
Yeah. What's your
Probably the
handicap?
widest thing about me. Is that I
No,
love
hey,
golf.
Tiger, dude.
What's your
Shut
handicap?
the fuck up, dude.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I tell people I play like basically bogey golf. I shoot in the 80s. That's like a 10 to 15.
Oh, that's
Handicap.
good.
I mean, maybe for the average.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm
But-
thinking Augusta.
I am good for you.
I'm thinking
I'm glad you're. I'm
Yeah.
not.
I
I don't think my dad didn't break the 80s till he was like 47. So
Okay,
have you
Alright.
broken 80?
I have. I've broken
Oh.
70 twice.
Wow.
My
Broke
life.
70?
I've shot in 68 twice.
at Trafalgar.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say which course there was,
Mhm.
but maybe there was a windmill involved. Maybe there wasn't.
Whoops. No, that actually, dude. In my ward growing up, was the BYU like men's golf coach.
Mhm.
Was there. His name was Todd Miller. Love
Miller.
him. His dad is Johnny Miller.
Yep.
And so like I met Johnny Miller, and he would just he came into our like was talking to us like us priests, and he was like, dude, he's like one time he's like I was listening to the God, and God was like, dude, just close your eyes right now. He's like, I closed my eyes, just putted, and just made it. He would just like say all this crazy shit.
All this bullshit.
Well,
That's-
he's like, I just
Dude,
did
that
that.
doesn't sound like bullshit.
I think it
That's-
just
dude,
does.
that's revelation right
Yeah.
there. That's
I bet if we were to look at all the Johnny Miller footage we can of him putting, there is not one time his eyes are closed.
I don't know,
He's
dude.
putting.
Hey, I trust him, dude. I also had his shoes for a while, like the shoes he used to wear. He just didn't need them anymore, and Todd was like, "You want these?" So I just would walk around his shoes.
Johnny Miller shoes.
Yeah, dude. So he was cool. He was like, dude, just pro athlete. He's like, yeah, I just obviously he's so naturally gifted. Of course, he's like, yeah, I just tried that and just went in. I was like, well, hey, nice.
Good
you know,
for you.
yeah, he
Dude.
was sick, and his son was maybe the most competitive person I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like a flip the switch and
I
like
imagine you have to be. I mean, Johnny Miller and God on
Mhm.
Johnny's side. And
Exactly.
now it's just the son.
yeah.
Ugh.
whoopsie daisy. So
Seems like living up to the shoes that you were able to.
exactly, and guess what? And I'm the only one who got to wear them. So I'm his protege.
Hell yeah.
I have yet
There
to
you
pick
go.
up the club. But it's over for you once I do, dude.
Hey, do it,
Dude.
man.
Well, speaking of random, remember last week we did the sports podcast, and then I got the notification that BYU's coach was going to Kentucky, and then I was like, they're fucked. And did you see their new hire?
Who?
They got the Suns' assistant coach,
Oh.
who's
Kevin
like
Young.
considered the number one assistant coach. He was like supposed to be like next in line, like top candidate for the Brooklyn job.
Wow.
And he came to BYU.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
It's, I
Or you
mean,
just looked at the Nets was like, fuck that.
yeah, you don't
Who-
want to be a part of that.
Who? No one likes the Nets.
I don't even know who. I can't name a single player on their
No.
roster.
I think I can understand. I think part of it makes sense, but like if he truly just loves like the game and all that, like and just like in the energy, it's like college basketball is so much like passionate, and I think you're actually like you're trying like you see these kids like developing and trying to get better,
Yeah.
and the NBA is it's obviously a lot more about money and shit, but I don't know, dude. Barclays Center versus the Marriott Center, no competition, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Give me those stiff ass benches
Exactly.
in Provo, Utah, with
And-
a cougar tail
Dude,
and Diet Coke.
and 25-year-olds on your team who are balding.
They look like they
Yeah.
should be accountants, but
Yeah.
they're just hitting threes from like half
They're-
court.
Yeah.
I think it was Vince Vaughn. I don't know if it was this season or last season when he was on College Game Day, just picking games, and it was I don't remember what game BYU. Somebody was like, "What are you talking about?" BYU was taking out second mortgages. You know? BYU, so they're taking out second mortgages on their homes. All right, we can't have this. I love when anyone
Yeah.
attacks BYU for being old, as
Yeah.
if it like helps. But for years, it clearly doesn't help because they
Yeah.
still are wildly mediocre.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, but just the recruiting. Yeah, like people use like football recruiting, and it's like, I mean, dude, they've just it's a tough ask to to get recruited to BYU.
Hey, you know how you're in the prime of your life and you're not Mormon and you love the
Pussy,
bitches.
Well, come to BYU where you can fuck. You just have to be very quiet
Just
about
gonna
it.
be OTP HJ, OTP BJ, and OTP GJ grind job.
Yeah,
Just
and
made that's a new one.
And you know what? And you know I only know you want to party, so we got 2 bars for you in the whole city.
Bars.
And one's in a Marriott.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say actually city limits closed down. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if the new Hyatt has one. So maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
But no, I don't know.
Speaking of bars, bartender.
Shanghai.
Uno Mas, please.
Dude, you ever seen Shanghai Noon?
Oh, that's Uno Mash. Thank you.
Dude, I love Shanghai Noon.
Love Shanghai. Not as good as Rush Hour, but still worth it.
Yeah.
Still enjoyable.
We watched Rush Hour the other day, and I was like, this didn't age great. And
No.
also Brett
So funny.
Ratner, I think he's a cool guy. I don't know if you know much
I
about
don't
him.
know anything about him.
He's just one of those cool Hollywood dudes, you know,
oh, dude,
that just has a lot of fun.
hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude. I like guys having a good time.
just dude,
That
just
is what I like.
duding around.
Just better than guys being dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Guys just want to have fun.
Diddy.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, dude. No, but back at the Marriott Center, dude, I went to Gonzaga, BYU, and I was like in a section with like all these Gonzaga fans, and then there's this old lady who's like right at the what's it called, the stairs, like right where the walkway, and she was at the end of the row. I can't do words. And a Gonzaga fan was walking by, and she just shoved him down the stairs. It was pretty cool, actually.
That's kind of
I was like, I was in here. I was like, dude, BYU's gay. All these like, this is the weirdest fan base in all of sports. And then I see that old lady push this guy down the stairs, and I was like, that's respectable. I like that.
You're like, okay,
Oh,
well,
man.
maybe they're pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that was
actually-
cool.
Sorry,
That
what
is-
are Zags fans like, dude? I know what they are. They're like, we're blue bloods.
Yeah, no, we
We're
are.
blue bloods.
We're mid-major blue
We're
blood.
blue bloods.
Dude.
How many national championships we won? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dude. How many Sweet 16s have we made? That's what really matters.
It is impressive.
9 in a row,
It
9
is
in a row.
impressive.
Yeah. No, it's tough to do.
dude.
Yeah.
You know how tough it
TTD.
is to get to the Sweet 16
And never
year
win
in
a
and year
championship.
out?
And not win
And
it
not
all.
win it all. Now that's soul crushing. We're really warriors over here.
Yeah,
Us
no, it is
fans.
actually because we actually get our hopes up. Like
Yeah.
BYU doesn't, they don't think they have a chance.
No, dude, we should have
Oh.
What's your college team?
I mean, grew up in the area, so going to BYU games, still have an affinity for them. But I like to believe that I'm a grounded BYU fan and not those fans that
yes.
seemingly get upset if they don't go undefeated every year in college football.
Quest for perfection.
I think those fans are more fun, actually.
I mean,
they
because
are-
I have talked to them,
they're pretty wild, yeah.
and I have had especially talking about college basketball, and they're like, it's when they're in the WCC, and they're like, it's crazy because we are like better than Gonzaga every year. It just never shows in the standings,
No,
and just
I know.
someone
So much.
that had actually
I
been
mean,
said to me.
We're
once.
playing like Wyoming, okay? This is before they joined the WCC.
Yeah.
We're playing Wyoming every year. Air Force, okay? So like,
Yeah.
we're certainly better than that.
New
Like,
Mexico
oh my
State.
God.
No, I love crazy BYU fans because I love talking to my brother. And it's like, and it's just the same shit where he's talking about. I would just tell him all like, because I'm more of Utah fan now, but I love BYU. But I'll tell him about like Utah, like the recruiting and all that. My brother's like, no, it's like it's the same for
Yeah.
us. It's like, yeah, no, he's like, no, we should. It's like it's just crazy. They're like, yeah, we have a shot at making the playoff. Like, yeah, we yeah,
now that there's 12 teams in, we could do
They're
it.
like, no, we're on the table. Don't worry about the pick six we threw on the 1 yard line against Oklahoma. But no, it's
Forget that we don't have a quarterback going in the next season.
Yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah.
that is a problem.
the last
that's
guys-
a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a
turns out
problem.
that's an issue. And the last guy sucked too.
Yeah. How many were this-
Slovis.
Past season, weren't there 3 under center
I don't even
this season?
understand how they beat Arkansas. If you look at
Yeah.
if you look at the stats,
Oh no!
I tuned into that game and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" That was one of the weirder games I've ever seen.
We need more fans though, like that granny pushing people down the stairs.
That lady, dude, she was, dude. I would watch it because then I was like just watching her the rest of the game.
Yeah,
and all the Gonzaga fans cheering around her because she was sitting right next to the section where all the Gonzaga fans were. She's just fuming like the whole game. Every time, like. I don't know, dude. Like every time Gonzaga like drained a 3 and our section just blew up, she was like acting like we were walking up to her like suck it, like we like she was.
Fuck you,
dude, she was personally offended every time we cheered. It was nuts.
That's awesome.
People baffle me so much because if everyone liked your same team, or if everyone didn't care, like what am I trying to say? It's almost like oh, God forbid someone else like another team and show. It's not like they were not BYU or Gonzaga fans. They were another school that's just like here to like, screw you, anyone but BYU. But it's like, yeah, you're playing the other team.
Yeah.
That's what makes sports fun is competition. And like, sometimes you win and sometimes they get over you. Like, I don't know, that mindset of, oh no, you're going to enjoy when your team does well.
Dude.
No,
well, in some places they take that to an extreme, like South America. They're like, oh, you like the other football club? We're going to shoot you.
That is insane. That is insane.
That's a different world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
the third
different culture.
I had a companion from Peru, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, we do drive-by shootings on the other team's fans." And I'm like,
damn.
"What?"
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, it's always like, dude, they're way more passionate.
He was like, "Oh, this is before I was a member." Like,
yeah, we're different now.
I repented.
Yeah. It's all it takes. Once it got baptized, it's all over.
Yeah,
it's all washed away. Yeah,
allegedly.
Dude, I went to a soccer game in Argentina, and that was bananas.
Was it like a big? Was it like Boca?
Big game? No, it wasn't Boca. It wasn't Boca or River. It was like their third biggest club team in Buenos Aires, and I was like, it just I've never been to a sporting experience like that. It was like the whole stadium is shaking. They have like those drums and smoke going off the whole time in a fenced off section.
Yep.
And I think Diego Maradona was sitting next to it, like nearby us. I was like, it was bananas. Like
that's so cool.
Nothing will come close to that. And then like when you go to like a, and I love college football, but you go to one of those games, and the atmosphere is great. But I'm like, you guys,
it's nothing.
Everyone's on the same page there. Like the whole crowd is as passionate as the next person. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Dude, that's when like next time I go to Guatemala, that's like bucket list is like to, even though like their stadiums are very tiny compared to like Argentina, dude, but like they have like tiny stadiums to seat like 4,000 people, but they get into it.
There'll be 10,000 people in there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're into it though. They had like these two teams were playing for the final in Guatemala, and they did no fans allowed because people get murdered every time they play each other.
Yeah.
And so it was like the first time I saw like a COVID game where it's just empty seats and they put like fake people in the stands. It was pretty cool.
Dude, Christian, second question for you. This is only the second. Thoughts on Les Mis?
I fucking love Les Mis.
Yeah.
Hard.
You like musicals?
I love musicals in general.
What's your favorite one?
Before Hamilton, it was Les Mis.
Really?
It really was.
Pre-ham?
Pre-ham, as we say. Yes, well said.
My wife and I, we saw Les Mis, got into an accident on the way there.
Like in Utah or
Washington?
Washington?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
And then the cops drove us to the opera house to make it.
They gave you a police escort.
Yeah.
Like, you need to stand at the barricade and we got to get you there.
I'd never been in a cop car before, but because they had me in the back. And
that's amazing.
I didn't know this, but the seats are plastic.
Ooh.
Like hard plastic and no seat belts.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I didn't realize, and I was like, this does make sense because they put criminals back here. But I was like, oh, there's no door handle. Like,
so you're just sitting there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there.
So you got chauffeured.
Yeah,
that's a lot of trust.
And then I was like, why are the seats plastic? And the cop was like, oh, because people will pee back here.
Oh shit.
Dude, also, what is the Spokane Opera House? Is that just like a boys and girl club?
Yeah.
Just like a Costco.
Yeah.
It's a multi-purpose amphitheater / ag hall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's
high school.
Dude, it's actually impressive. I'm gonna show you up right
impressive.
now. Yeah.
Just so you know, I just want you to know, I've seen the Sydney Opera House.
Dude, this is up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is up there.
I mean, that's not fair, Quinn. You're going to start with the most famous opera house in the world. I've fucking seen the Sydney Opera House, bitch.
He said it's impressive. So
I mean, maybe not compared to the Sydney Opera House.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a angled building.
On the river.
Isn't Spokane's population comparable to like Provo, Orem?
It's bigger.
It is bigger.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Hey, guess what? It's not bad.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a Bravino Hall here in Salt Lake.
Dude, this is. Let me see here. That's Spokane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
a fun place.
It's no Sydney Opera House. But
No.
yeah, whatever.
Not Sydney.
It's the Sydney Opera House of the
Of the West.
of the eastern side of Washington.
yeah it's the Sydney Opera House of North Idaho.
I mean, Seattle doesn't have one.
This is
Well,
Don't
they
quote
actually
me on that.
this is kind of how I
They
feel about
actually
it.
do.
I went to a really nice theater to see Bill Burr in Seattle, and
It wasn't an opera house.
Yeah.
Was it opera or was it
I
where?
don't know if they called it an opera house. The Spokane one we do call the Opera House.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with like when you look at that opera house, it's nice, but it's like there's some songs I play in my car. If I'm listening to like something off YouTube, it plays quieter, and I have to only listen to that because the moment I switch to Spotify where it plays louder, I can't go back because I know what I can have and what I'm missing out on because the bass doesn't hit as hard, it's not as crisp, and so
Yeah.
I feel like for you, it's like you might not like people from Spokane just pretend, don't even tell anyone the Sydney Opera House exists.
Oh
Just be
yeah.
like, this is the pinnacle.
No, dude. Like
This is it.
This is
Don't
it.
let them know.
Oh yeah, dude. No, people in Spokane are delusional.
Yeah.
Because it's so isolated.
Mhm.
Like Seattle's 4 hours away, Boise's like 7 hours away.
Yeah.
And so all you have, like once you leave Spokane, you're in the middle of nowhere.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, no, nothing
Paris
out there.
of Eastern
And
Washington.
so like they'll look at like,
Light in the darkness.
dude, they'll look at like fucking
musicals too.
the arena,
Yeah, I like him.
and it's not big, but they'll be like, people in Spokane will be like, we should have an NBA team. This is like bullshit.
Yeah.
They'll be like, it's bullshit that Salt Lake has an NBA team and we don't.
We're the 85th
What would the-
biggest market in the U.S.
What would the Spokane NBA team? What would be their mascot?
Ooh, I don't, dude. We had.
Tweakers.
I was telling Quinn about this, but we had that would be on brand. Yeah, no, it's Spokane's like a smaller Portland. Like use downtown Spokane. It's just like, it's like The Walking Dead. Like it just.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Spokane Zombies. That's
Yeah,
what we're
no, there
going
we go.
with.
Zombos.
We
Zombos.
dude. So we did have an arena football team.
Oh, okay.
And, we that's
Who
what
didn't
we were,
though? You know,
I know.
what I mean?
That's what.
Now flex.
Dude, no,
So you're talking to two Blaze
dude,
fans.
this wasn't a flex. This was a sad thing.
Okay.
But it's because it was all we had. It was like the highest attended team in the whole league. And so like
cool.
when they came to play the Blaze in Salt Lake, I went to the game and I was like, no one's here. Like this arena's empty.
But this means so much.
Hold on. Why does Utah not like arena football?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we
That's cool.
we had a parade when we won the Arena Bowl.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Why
And,
not?
Yeah,
That is cool.
If it's your shit,
and
own it.
we
Yeah.
were like, dude, we were into it because we were like, they had like bigger, Spokane was like the smallest market with an arena football team.
Mm.
So like, dude, we're playing Chicago and Tampa Bay, and look at us, little old Spokane. We're just kicking ass. We're just
Man,
Yeah. We're just like that.
that's
yeah,
We're
awesome.
just like that. in
we're just like
Spokane.
that.
Do you hear the people sing? You know,
Exactly. Empty chairs, empty tables. That's
Singing
that's
the songs
Blaze right
of
now. The Blaze. Empty
arena
chairs.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
arena football was
no,
the shit.
Were your colors red?
Yeah,
The
dude,
blood of angry men.
Dude, I saw
Black, the dawn of ages past.
when Les Mis came out, I went. I saw like 3 times, but second time I went and saw it with my friend. And okay,
Boom.
now
That was like,
you guys blue.
yeah, it was like Denver
That's cool.
Broncos, and dude, every game was like a sellout.
Yeah.
Like it was fun.
That makes more fun.
okay.
Go on.
Anyways, back to Les Mis. We went to go see the movie over at the Cinemark in Orem, and we're like, hey, before that, let's hit Five Guys. So we went to Five Guys, got our burgers and fries, the whole deal.
Oh yeah.
And then after we ate it, me and my friend looked at each other and like, another round. Just did another round. ate all of it, and then went into Les Mis, and dude, I was like sweating the
farting
whole time,
and sweating,
just like
the
full
whole
sweating.
3 hours.
Yeah, dude, it was horrible. It sucked, and like yeah. So anyways, glistening, but yeah, that's a fun one. Did you like the Book of Mormon? I love it.
I haven't seen it. I do want to see it, but I've listened to the soundtrack and love the songs.
Yeah, I saw it in LA. And
I want to see it, man.
Fucking awesome. There's so many visual jokes they do. Like during a spooky Mormon hell dream, they have like 2 Starbucks cups jump out. But
that's so cool.
It's really good.
Yeah,
have you seen it, Drew?
I've seen songs.
Seen songs.
It. I was actually out handing out pamphlets outside. Like, you guys should read the real thing.
Read the book.
If you enjoy the musical, you're gonna love the book it's based on.
I did think though that was a good move by them, by the church. I said, hey, well played.
Yeah. No, that's a good PR move for sure.
Because also I know a bunch of Mormons that saw it and liked it. They're like, it was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Because ultimately, it's not like they're like fuck Mormons. It's like it's more about like cool.
No,
guys.
that was like how it was painted to me. At
first,
because I was like in high school when it came out, and so like in church and stuff, they're like, yeah, dude, this anti.
Don't go see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, did you hear
so
what Trey Parker said? Like why they wanted to make this? He's like, they grew up in Colorado, so they knew a lot of Mormons, and they're like, every time we hung out with Mormons or went to Utah, it's like all these Mormons, they just already seemed like they were in a musical.
Yeah,
so,
how many songs you guys gonna sing? Good Lord.
I know.
My musical brag is seeing Hamilton with the original cast in May of 2016. In on Broadway. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like in like Grand Rapids.
No, on Broadway. Went with my dad and my sister. He's from New York City originally, so we go back every so often. And I was like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm gonna drop $1,000 on a credit card and get that guaranteed ticket.
Boom.
And dude, that's crazy.
But what's even crazier is that 3 days later, Lin-Manuel Miranda announced he was going to leave in like a month. So prices went from like $1,000 a ticket to like $2,500 or above.
Yeah.
For like that final OG run,
dude.
By the way,
it was pretty solid.
No, that's. I tried resisting Hamilton for like years, and I was like, fuck this, dude. And when they put it on Disney Plus, I was like, I'll check it out.
Let's see what it's about.
Because it's here. I watched it, and then I was like, oh, it wasn't bad. And then like a week later, I was like, turning to my wife, I was like, can we watch it again? Let's watch it again.
Throw this out there, babe.
Yeah. And guess who my favorite character was?
Oh, easily. No, John Lawrence, easily.
No, like who is that?
His son
no
friend.
No. The
Hercules Mulligan?
No, my favorite
king
is the king.
The king?
The king. Favorite character is the king. He showed up and I was like, this is great. I love this guy. I love his songs too, but also anyways, yeah, so that's my favorite character.
Yeah.
So
that's a good choice.
Dude,
I mean, you are, I guess
that's like the one musical I can't get into.
You can't get it. What musicals do you like, Drew?
Les Mis.
Wow.
West Side Story.
Great choice.
I hate West Side Story.
Incorrect.
It's just Romeo and Juliet. The Jets.
Who cares?
Yeah, but it's still a musical.
Dude, it's Italian versus Puerto Ricans, Romeo and Juliet, and that's fun.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay, I understand. Do you enjoy Hairspray? Loved it.
Hairspray is fun.
Never seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Dude, watch it. John
Hairspray's
Travolta's
a good
in a
time.
fat suit. It's pretty fun. Yeah, that's a good one, dude.
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom.
Classic.
All right.
All right.
Dude, all right.
I haven't seen it since I was 18.
Dude, you got to rewatch it.
I remember I was watching it, and my friend was like, "Oh, in the book, he rapes her in this scene."
See, that's why you should watch it again. I think you'd like that. Because when he rapes her, you can be like, "Bravo, bravo,
Master rape."
Dude, when I started playing D&D, my friend's sister, she was like the DM, and me and my best friend Tag, what's his name? Tag.
Like you're it.
Tag, yeah, Taghe, and they'd be like, it's German.
Let's switch mics. I think I gave you the short cord.
God, switch mics. Pass the mic.
My bad.
I'm just trying to give him some more slack. He was like having to pull on it.
My good host.
Oh.
No, but Tug went off. But me and Tag
might come.
Me and Tag in this D&D campaign, the only thing we wanted to do, because we knew there was a bard college nearby, I'm like, we're gonna go there and learn how to play Masquerade. and she was getting so mad because she had planned all this stuff for us to do. I'm like, nah, we're gonna go learn Phantom of the Opera and perform on the street.
They're gonna love it.
D20, they loved it. So
that's amazing that was in your D&D.
yeah, that was and so it was very fun. And then there was a married couple who were also playing with us, and they were about to have a divorce, and it was seeping into the game. It was
it who we previously?
They were in character arguing.
Was it previously who we mentioned earlier?
No, you don't know.
You can see that though, right? You can totally see that though, right?
I can absolutely see that, but it was a separate couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's go back to the interview question.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
topical.
Just having fun, gentlemen. Great company you've built. I just want to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
In a room, you're in a room with a group of people, and one room is a room full of Muslims.
Okay.
Another room's a room full of Jews.
Okay.
Which room are you more uncomfortable in?
I don't know if I'd be uncomfortable. He said, knowing how
Well, I
that
said more
sounds
uncomfortable. I'm not saying
pretentious.
like you might feel fine in both.
Yeah.
But which one are you more uncomfortable?
Depends on some of the caveats because it could depend because there's a lot of different countries with Muslims.
Yeah.
A lot of different places with Jews because is it a New York Jew or is it Israeli?
Yeah.
It's those.
Are we talking about?
Is it Ben Shapiro's or is
it Abby Shapiro? Not uncomfortable.
Yo, if it's Abby Shapiro's, I'm going in there.
Not uncomfortable at all.
We're talking about Moroccans, or are we talking about
Mia Khalifa's, or what are we talking about?
That's his thing.
Are we talking about Saudi Arabians?
Wait. I found the real question.
Okay.
I found the real question.
Okay.
Who are you more uncomfortable with in the room, Abby Shapiro or Mia Khalifa?
Oh. I guess this.
Drew. All you need to know is I can't. You're lying that you don't know who Mia Khalifa is. But all you need to know is they both have huge tits.
Yeah.
And Abby Shapiro is Ben Shapiro's sister.
Yeah. But
I remember you had talked about Ben Shapiro's sister on the podcast.
She is so hot, though.
Who?
Abby Shapiro's sister is so hot. Ben Shapiro's sister is so hot.
Her like face is fine. Tits are so big though, you can forget about
Unreal.
it. But Mia Khalifa
is gorgeous.
She's hot.
I want to be in the room with Mia Khalifa. If that answers the question, I want to be in the room with Mia Khalifa over Abby Shapiro. So
dude, that's really all. Yeah. I don't know why we're having this whole debate and fights online and wars.
This is the conversation that needs to be.
We could end the war.
Mia Khalifa or Abby Shapiro. Everyone's like Mia Khalifa.
It's like, oh, okay, maybe we should, hear Hamas out.
Yeah, Hamas may have some good points. That's all I need to see is just if someone's hot, you're like I've heard that there was like an ad professor at BYU who tried to say that like sex doesn't sell. I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself, dude. If I see some huge tits or an ass next to like an ad, I'll be like, well, I can at least look at it.
Sex doesn't sell. Tell that to Carl's Jr. for like a decade.
Do you like Carl's Jr.? That's
no, dude. Carl's Jr. sucks.
Yeah, that's the reason why you ate there. It's because of the ads.
But they also moved away from that ad campaign. And they moved away from those chicken nuggets that were in the shape of a star.
Dude, they still got them, I think.
No, they don't.
They don't got the star?
Also,
I'm pretty sure they do.
Last time I went to Carl's Jr., I took
You're going to trust someone that looks like Quinn or someone that looks like me if they have Carl's Jr. chicken stars.
Hey, it's actually... Fair point.
Yeah, that's very fair
point. Last time I went to Carl's Jr., I took one bite and was like, this is dog food. Like, this is shit.
Dude, you're wrong, actually. They're compared to like national chains, they're good.
Drew, you don't want to go on this path again.
Dude,
I'll be with Drew on this. No, I don't mind it.
I think Drew one time, he has firmly stated that Jack in the Box is better than In-N-Out.
Oh, never mind. I can't go with that.
This is the Spokane part of him.
But if you only got to have one in your town, I'm taking Jack in the Box.
Incorrect. I'm sorry.
Jack in the Box sucks.
Jack
in the Box is only good when you're drunk.
You haven't had the buttery Jack.
Dude,
the buttery Jack, it's a game changer.
Drew, I'm
Dude, you're
telling,
wrong.
I'm swearing
You're
on my
wrong.
life.
Also,
you thought
you can order-
Olive Garden was fancy.
It is fancy.
No,
They wear blouses
we're oh
and they
wow,
sell wine.
and they talk to you nice. Wow,
Yeah.
they refill your water.
What?
It's like you're in Italy.
Wow. Well,
I was with you until that one.
What do you? So where was fettuccine Alfredo made?
I will say for In-N-Out, there is no fast food chain, whether it's a burger, whether it's
Five Guys.
There's
No.
nothing that's as fresh,
Yep.
like that tastes as good.
Price point,
Yes,
consistency.
as $9 and you have a full meal.
Dude,
You're
how much
set.
for
I
one?
guess if Five Guys, you gotta spend like
Dude,
$30.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
I know.
That's
Also,
fair. But if we're just grading the food, Five Guys is
no,
objective.
In-N-Out.
it's not.
In-N-Out.
It-
Are we in like backwards land? This is not.
Hey, Drew, I'm sorry. We're not from a fucking. We don't grow up in a militia, like working on a farm, trying to just like with a metal detector.
Like Spokane
No,
and Provo
essentially
Orm are
where
so
you grew up-
different.
You grew up in like a fucking nuclear wasteland, dude. We grew up with class, and dude, In-N-Out is just fresh and good
Dude.
and consistent. And I also don't feel like dying afterwards.
Dude, for
Five
real.
Guys feels like
I feel good
Remember when
after
I-
In-N-Out.
Remember when I talked about Les Mis?
Yeah.
I walked into there like on the brink of death.
Sure,
Yeah.
there were people in my high school class who tried meth before turning 18, but
It's a rite
That
of
doesn't-
passage.
that doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Yo, you are.
No,
you
About
are
Jack in the
Five
Box?
Guys.
Well, they're not correlated, but you are wrong about Jack in the Box.
And I'll see Jack in the Box for sure wrong, and then Five Guys I know has gotten it's not as good as it used to be too. Like Five Guys has gone
I agree with
downhill.
that.
I feel like
But
In-N-Out's
everything-
not as good as it used to be.
No, In-N-Out's always been consistent.
I had a Flying
Yo.
Dutchman today.
Guess what, Drew? You can shut the fuck up. Also, it's also like a Flying
What-
Dutchman is a very specific keto item.
Yeah, no,
And like it's not like the best representation. It's like it is.
Yo.
It's still good for what it is, but it's just meat and cheese.
Yo, how many times?
And
I hope
onions.
in like
No.
real things where there's like, whether it's a debate class for high school or college or like anything, or like imagine like a political presidential debate or even just like set or just like, hey, guess what, Senator? You can shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
dude, if we
Yeah.
could get like Trump and Biden though to like passionately
God,
debate about
yes.
What was it,
Five
Pat-
Guys versus In-N-Out,
No, that's
Ooh.
I think that might turn this
Which-
country together.
Which side would they be
Well,
on?
yeah, which one? Which president would back up
Here's-
which one?
Trump would be In-N-Out because it's garbage, and
Mm,
No, dude.
nah, he's
No.
Five Guys is East Coast.
No,
That's a big city. I think Trump goes Five Guys.
Biden's from Delaware, so
yeah,
Oh, touche.
I honestly, I don't know why my gut says Trump would go In-N-Out.
I think he likes
I feel
In-N-Out
like
more.
It's a
If there's a guy that knows fast food well,
yeah, yo,
it's Trump, and he would go In-N-Out
Yeah, go In-N-Out.
100%.
and it's like, dude,
like
it's like,
I think if he could order In-N-Out at the White House, he would.
dude, I just think you like misunderstand like Five Guys' place in the world right now. No one fucking cares about Five Guys. People, the debate is now moved on to
Dude.
In-N-Out versus Shake Shack.
Guess what? Outside
That's true.
of
No, and that's a
Utah-
real debate.
Yeah.
Shake Shack's good.
I love Shake Shack.
I still prefer like In-N-Out.
I'll still go In-N-Out.
Yeah, it's
Also,
cheaper.
outside of Utah and California, no one cares about In-N-Out.
No, they do. Dude, they
What are you
opened
talking
one,
about?
They opened one in Denver.
The-
The line was fucking 4
Washington's
hours.
losing their mind because they're going to get one in like Southern
They
Washington.
just
Did you
do-
read that?
Dude,
They just
They're
did it.
losing their mind about
Dude,
it.
we don't care. We don't.
You, no,
Nah,
no,
I
you don't care. You don't
know.
care because it's not going
Also-
to Spokane.
Also,
It's going
no,
to. It's going to
Spokane.
Seattle.
Dude,
Yeah.
if there was In-N-Out in Spokane, I wouldn't go to it.
You would.
no,
What?
You would.
Well, because
Where? I'm going. I gotta go. Jack in the box.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In Spokane, it's so isolated. We have our own fast food chains. And they're
Oh
way
yeah.
better.
Oh yeah.
Like the cheap, really good, high quality fast food burger. They have it unlocked. There's a chain in Spokane
Hey,
called
wait.
Zips.
Wait. Guess what?
It's
Oh,
called
oh,
Zips?
nice. You're describing.
ZIPS.
Oh, Zips.
Oh,
Okay.
well, nice, Drew. You've just described every city in America.
I know. I mean,
Nah,
Every
dude,
city in America
we can't
has
go regional fast food.
local
We can't.
chains.
It's no, but it's like cheap, low price point,
Yeah, same with
very high
In-N-Out,
quality.
Dude. In-N-Out
In-N-Out.
is. I've never had
No,
more.
no, I'm saying
never had
it's
a.
In-N-Out pricing.
No, but In-N-Out is the bigger brand,
Yeah, it's
and
bigger.
and it's so.
Dude, but Zips
consistent.
doesn't want to be bigger. Zips
It's
wants-
Yeah, well,
always the
Zips
same.
Zips can't be
Zips
bigger.
likes being small.
Thank you. It's always the same. It's always consistent. It's always cheap.
Yeah.
It's always so
It
fresh.
just, every time I'm like, I'm going in and out, I feel happy.
Yeah.
I feel excited.
I feel like if you would have done your Les Mis thing, but with In-N-Out and done it back to back, both orders,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have had the sweats.
I would have been fine.
Yeah.
I would have been
You
fine.
would have been full. Sure.
Full, feeling good, get a little burp.
But you could have sung along to the songs.
Oh, and dude, also the animal fries, love.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I do like animal style.
Yeah, see, there you go.
That's
See?
good.
Oh,
Dude, here's a knock. Here's a knock on In-N-Out.
Okay.
Their fries are like cardboard. Their fries suck.
I will say I know I'm in the minority about this because I love their fries. Again, I go back to the freshness because you see those dudes and those
They're
chicks
chopping it.
shoving the potatoes into that thing, pulling it down right into the fryer. And it's like, sure, you may want a soggier French fry or a bigger one, but like the crisp, the freshness.
dude,
Whew.
Christian,
Damn, dude.
The
I'm on your
flavor.
side.
Hell yeah.
No, no.
Flavorless.
No,
I'd have them without ketchup.
Dude,
I enjoy them. I
no,
really
no.
do.
No,
You can't
I'm
tell
on your
me
side.
The fries from Five Guys are not as good.
No, that's
as
not
fries.
that's not what we were saying.
Okay.
No,
okay.
you know, I like the In-N-Out fries. Like my favorite part of Five Guys was always the Cajun fries.
Yeah.
Like,
Cajun fries are amazing.
It's like there's things that other people do better. Like Shake
Yes.
Shack's fries, I think are better.
Yes.
But like In-N-Out, like those fries though, I can eat and I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
you don't feel
I would-
sick
I would-
at all.
And I
I would
value
take
that
McDonald's
more
fries over In-N-Out.
Yeah,
fries.
McDonald's fries
They
are
taste
amazing.
better,
Okay.
yes, but like
It
what
hits
Quinn's
you.
saying, you don't feel sick. It's almost like
No, it's definitely bad
No,
for you.
and that's something
sure.
Yeah.
that you value when you can walk away from a restaurant and not being like, that was a bad decision.
yeah.
You know? How many
Yeah.
times have you walked away from like Five Guys or McDonald's and you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
every fucking time as an adult.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
As a
an
kid,
adult.
you were stoked. It was like a victory that you got your parents to get you McDonald's. As an adult, it's like, I'm taking an L tonight, but
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
it
dude.
tastes
But
good.
you're like, oh man, but I'm really sad.
Dude,
So,
McDonald's,
yeah.
McDonald's has been downhill ever since they got rid of the chicken selects. That's
Dude, I think
That's a weird hill.
I think yeah, it's a weird position.
I think you might be the only one that's ever said that. Yo,
Well, that-
fucking
yeah.
bring back the chicken selects,
yeah.
McDonald's.
And
also,
This is also
the
why-
Southwest salad was really good, and
you
I
hear
missed that.
Yeah.
Southwest
Dude,
salad.
you're saying all these items at McDonald's like I didn't
No
even,
one
I forgot
gets.
that no one gave it.
Dude, ever since COVID,
No, I'm actually
the Illuminati got rid of McDonald's menu to make
Can
us dumb.
Can we
Hey.
talk about that a little bit? Because everything since 2020
Yeah.
has taken
But
a
others-
decline.
others- remember this is a throwback. Remember the dollar menu?
Remember when that existed?
Remember
dude,
when
the
dollar
dude,
trees were $1?
Yeah.
dude, this was when I knew like everything's getting bad. When the Wendy's crispy chicken wasn't
Oh,
$1
my
anymore,
God.
because that
Yeah.
was like my saving grace. I loved the crispy chicken, and then Wendy's also went downhill. Like
Oh,
Wendy's
dude.
sucks now.
I like
Used to be so
in
good.
early 2020. I made like a
That camera
passionate.
turned off.
Yeah, it's all right. The rest is audio. I made like a passionate like Facebook post in early 2020 about we're fucked. Inflation's so bad because Taco Bell no longer has $1 menu.
Yeah, no, dude, I miss
Yeah.
I miss the talk about tostada. Like,
I miss the beefy Frito burrito. That's
dude.
what I miss.
oh, the beefy
Ooh,
Frito,
good
dude,
call.
$1 and it was so
Dude,
good.
I used to get that all the time.
yeah.
Dude, I remember back in the day, like, the beefy 5-layer was 89 cents.
Yeah, dude. Wasn't even $1.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like $3 now.
Yeah,
Holy
it's such a
shit.
sad place we've arrived in.
Dude, thanks, Obama.
You know?
Well, I don't think he's responsible for the pandemic, but
No, dude, trust me.
but I'm sure there are people who genuinely believe
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah, couldn't be
Drew?
the Chinese.
Drew?
No, I just
He
missed
was
it.
born in Wuhan.
Dude, you know what I went to the other day?
Wuhan, Kenya.
I just want to throw this out there. I went for the first time to Sizzler, and because they have a lunch, I went to lunch and got there. Dude, they have a salad bar, $15. It's like a buffet, and it's actually it was kind of fun.
Their salad bar is cool.
Not a bad salad bar, and
That's-
everyone in there was like 80. 'Cause
That's
we
when
went
you
there
know-
right when it opened.
That's when you know things are awful now.
Yeah.
If you're like,
Yeah.
hey guys, hear me out. The
Sizzler.
Sizzler.
No, it's part of why I wanted to go. Is like we gotta check it out.
my mom is obsessed with Sizzler.
Spokane.
Like Sizzler left Spokane when I was a kid. So
And they rioted.
yeah, so there's no Sizzler in Spokane.
So we gotta go Coeur d'Alene.
And no, I mean the whole area of the country, no Sizzler. Even not even Seattle, like all Pacific Northwest, no Sizzler.
Wow.
So like every time we go like to Idaho Falls, my parents are like, we gotta go to Sizzler. Like
Do you love taco time though?
My
Time's a
mom
small
loves
They're big
Taco
in
Time.
Washington.
Yeah, Taco Time is really big up there. I always was loyal to the Bell.
Yeah.
I'm a Bell.
Yeah.
I like see.
Yeah.
We can unite.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
unite.
Yeah.
I'm all dude. The breakfast crunch wrap.
Oh,
Maple.
Hell
It's
yeah.
goated.
hell
Dude, you know
yeah.
what was
Their whole menu is perfect.
I love Taco Bell. I will always love Taco Bell. Fire sauce, game changer.
Love fire sauce.
Dude, you know what was really throwing me off? I didn't really understand how much of an effect it had on me. When I was living in Portland, I remember at one point just being like, do they guys have Chili's? And they don't, dude. They're like the nearest Chili's. I would like talk to the comics about. They're like, yeah, it's crazy, dude. The nearest one's like 400 miles away.
Dude, that
and like
is
it's just crazy
Yeah.
to be driving around and not see that sign
No pepper.
or not see an Applebee's somewhere.
No pepper.
It was
No apple.
bewildering.
Dude,
Yeah.
Amanda and I are on like a Chili's rampage this year. We've been like 3 times since the start of this year.
Whoa.
Dude, they got
Royalty.
They got the thing where you get
3 for 11.
3 for whatever.
Used to be 3 for 10, but you know,
Yeah,
inflation.
but,
Thanks, Daddy Obama.
but I'm like, we could spend less money
Big
going
Daddy
to Chili's
O.
than we would if we got full meals at a fast food place. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Big brain.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, it is big brain.
no, it is.
Fuck you.
No, I know. No. Well, how much?
I caught the tone of that.
Well,
I wasn't sincere.
You can still hit. Oh no, if you go in and out, you'd save a little more money.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But
Big brain,
we
bigger
want
brain.
the experience of sitting down and
feel like an adult.
yeah, enjoying each
Yeah.
other's company.
And then when they have that weird like machine that you can play games on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you swipe your credit card on that, and they're like, "We play games on this and not on your phone." No, but I do love it. I love Chili's, dude.
Hell.
Out of the big 3, Chili's, Applebee's, and Outback, it's always Chili's.
Chili's, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Dude,
think
Applebee's though,
so.
their half price appetizers, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, it doesn't compare
That
to
price
Chili's.
gets you. Yeah. Yeah.
price gets ya, dude.
That's how they get everyone.
That being said, I still have a soft spot in my heart for Little Caesars. Because
I can't go with you on this one.
no, just because I
I
like it,
can't.
dude. When I was like super poor, and you're like, dude, $5 pizza,
I see the appeal,
not bad.
Yeah.
but it's kind of like in Crazy Stupid Love when Ryan Gosling is having a heart-to-heart with Steve Carell's character of like, hey, you don't need to shop at the Gap. You're better than the Gap. Be better than the Gap. You already are. That's how I feel about Little Caesars. I'm like, you can. I see the appeal, but also you're better than
Dude,
Little
yeah,
Caesars.
But have you had their pretzel pizza? It's pretty good.
Okay.
Just because you
Okay.
can doesn't mean
Yeah.
you should. You know what I mean?
Drew, some of these things you talk about that are like amazing. It really,
Chicken Select,
Drew,
Southwest
I
Chicken
literally-
Salad,
Jack in the Box.
pretzel pizza.
I said pretty good. I didn't say
Drew,
fantastic.
Drew, if you want to like bolster your Five Guys in and out
It's
argument,
no
you
Rocky
should stop. You
Rococo's.
should stop saying other things you enjoy because it's hurting the argument. And also, Christian, I just said I have a soft spot for Little Caesars for the past.
yeah.
Nowadays, like I don't
Nowadays,
know.
you're better.
Nowadays, I honestly don't really get pizza because keto. But
Brag.
yeah, dude, I don't know. You know what I want to try? Vodka sauce pizza.
Dude, vodka sauce pasta, vodka sauce pizza is incredible.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
dude,
Little pancetta.
little pan.
Vodka
chinko.
sauce. Oh, yes.
Drew, what? Okay, Hawaiian pizza. What do you think?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So I'm not a huge fan, but Amanda and I do the well. Amanda's favorite pizza is pepperoni and pineapple,
Oof.
and I will
What?
say it's much better than pineapple with ham. That's
We're so disappointed.
but I don't. Yeah, if I could not have pineapple on my pizza, I'd rather do that.
That's the correct decision.
But
Okay.
That's correct.
sometimes when you're married, you don't get what you want
Understood.
every time.
But when it's your slice,
If-
you can just
oh,
pull off the pineapple.
I get to choose what
No,
I'm
but like
having.
when you have that pineapple
I know,
pepperoni,
but I'm not-
you can just
well,
pull the pineapple.
what I do
off.
when that happens, I do pull the pineapple off, but I do eat the pineapple because I like pineapple. Just I don't want it on my pizza.
Okay, well, that's different.
Yeah.
You're having the pineapple separately.
If I do get my choice of like of pizza, like I like something, I like pepperoni, bacon, sausage, and then like ricotta cheese on it.
Wow.
Put some garlic on it. I like that.
Damn.
Okay.
That's fancy as
Look at
hell.
that.
I love
Is that-
that.
And
That's
is
my
that-
Blaze order.
and
You've
it-
been to Blaze? It's like
I've been.
My cousin works there, and he's like, it's pretty mid.
Yeah.
it's mid, but it's for the price point,
How much you paying
like $7.
for a whole pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are full.
You're full.
Okay.
And
That's always
it's
great.
It's like the
That's always
Subway.
a
It's like
great
the
selling.
Subway of
Yeah.
pizza. Like they put
That's
it
a
all on.
horrible.
That's a horrible
that's
comparison.
horrible. That's
I'm not
the
saying-
worst possible
Subway
way you
sucks.
could
For the
describe-
price.
No, no,
For the price.
I'm
It's
talking-
for the price.
I'm talking about the process of ordering it. It feels like Subway.
You go down the
You're-
line.
down the
Why
line.
don't you throw it?
They ask what you want, then they throw it in the brick oven.
Why don't you throw something else on
Yeah.
that? Like, hey, it's
Yeah.
like the Cafe Rio of pizza. That makes me feel a little better.
Okay,
That's a
it's
better
it is-
comparison.
It's the Cafe
Yeah.
Rio of pizza.
Okay,
Chicken
better.
selects.
But guess what? And then also,
Southwest chicken
Subway-
salad.
yeah,
Pretzel pizza.
But, dude, you forget,
Jack in the
you
Box.
forget. I'm from Washington State. We didn't have Cafe Rio
No,
until I was like 20. So
No, you know,
Fair,
and also,
fair.
and that's fun because now Cafe Rio has gone downhill as well. Cafe Rio sucks,
Dude,
now.
everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Cafe Rio sucks, but there's
Costa Vida sucks though.
Costa Vida is fine. There's this place though. If you're like craving like that kind of salad, like a Cafe Rio salad, Alberto's, is Salt Lake, downtown Salt Lake.
I was just like, are you doing the office bit right now?
Wait, dude, I don't know what you're referencing.
Alfredo's.
Alfredo's? Oh, Alberto's.
Alberto's, dude. It's like it's a drive through. I got their like grilled chicken salad. Insane.
Okay.
It'll remind you of the glory days.
Back to the pineapple on pizza. I'm not a fan. And I feel like the crux of the matter that no one who loves pineapple on pizza has an answer to is that fruit and cheese, yeah, that's a great combo. Charcuterie, hell yeah, that's great. But like for me, the marinara sauce, the red sauce with
Yeah.
pineapple,
Yeah.
that's where you lose me. That's disgusting. And people are like, no, it's good. I'm like, okay, then fucking put pineapple on your spaghetti. If you really think
Yeah.
that's a good combo, fucking commit
That's a
and
good
do
argument.
it.
No,
I like that.
And no one wants to do it because it's trash.
No, it's like watching like Star Wars Attack of the Clones and listening to like Toby Keith at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
We'll stick a boot in your
will
ass.
say
It's the hello there.
the only non-meat topping I find acceptable is bell peppers.
I love peppers.
well,
on
there's a
pizza.
lot of
Yeah,
vegetable
yeah.
options that are good.
Onions.
Mushrooms.
I don't
Eh.
like mushrooms.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of
More of a
options
fun
out
guy
there.
than a vegetable, but live your truth.
But I've always been like this. I'm a slut for white sauce pizzas.
Okay. Little
White
Bianca
sauce pizza.
Gets me going. Yeah.
gets
Dude,
me
I
going.
Gets me going.
Yeah, dude. We'll go crazy. Order white sauce. Throw chicken on it.
Whoa, that's
Hell yeah.
hardcore.
Chicken's the best topping.
Pretty hardcore.
For white sauce pizza? Yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, I go pizza, white sauce, no cheese,
no cheese.
anchovy, and
Hold on. What?
Yeah,
You said
and,
no cheese
no
on your pizza?
cheese.
It's not pizza.
No cheese, anchovy.
You're having a flatbread, my guy. You're having a flatbread. You're not having pizza.
and lug nuts.
I need you to understand. Please tell me you understand.
No,
You're
dude.
having a flatbread and not
No,
a pizza.
No, this is what I get from the Hut. Knowing how pizza's the Hut.
Dude, Pizza Hut is good.
To be clear, that's not pizza. That is
Also,
a flatbread.
No, and then I fold
has to have
I
cheese.
Fold it up and I dip it in honey.
Has to
Dijon.
have cheese.
Dip it in honey Dijon.
have
The
you-
fuck is
have you
this?
have
Are you
any of
fucking with
guys-
me right
Yeah.
now?
Have any of you guys
God
had pizza?
damn it. I believed you.
Have you had pizza with hot honey?
I love
Yeah.
hot honey.
Yeah, no,
Hot honey pizza.
Via
is
313?
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
V3.
Dude, Via 313 is incredible.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's the best pizza
for the price point.
Not for the price point, but
Best tasting. They charge probably 15, 20 per pizza.
It's not
I'd
that
pay
bad.
30.
Yeah.
I'd pay 30
it's
for
not
it.
that bad.
The hot honey is
Also, I
very
like
good.
Yes.
deep dish is my favorite. And in Spokane, there was like a Chicago style place that I really miss.
Oh boy.
So Via 313 really does it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know Little Caesars did deep dish in Spokane.
Yeah, they do.
Pretzel.
Oh, sorry,
deep
it was probably
dish.
Jack in the Box.
They do.
Yeah,
They do deep dish
yeah.
everywhere.
Because Jack in the Box
You
they make
fucking
everything.
idiot.
They make everything.
How do you feel about sit down Pizza Huts?
I fond memories of sit down Pizza Huts. Would go there with my fam, my parents, and my sister. We'd frequent that. I don't know if you guys. This sounds bougie. If you've been to Tucano's
I've been. It's
or Rodizio, but
When-
if you get the veggies there, it tastes like a Pizza Hut sit down. It doesn't taste like pizza. It doesn't taste like a Pizza Hut pizza. It tastes like you walked into a sit down Pizza Hut, and it's pretty nostalgic. I highly recommend it.
We should go to Tucano's just for that.
Or
Hell yeah.
there's this place in Salt Lake called Brazos, and everyone who works there is Brazilian.
Brazos, yes.
Love it. I can just eat the cheesy mashed potatoes.
Oh, for sure,
That
dude.
like has a stranglehold on me.
Yeah, they're solid.
It's so good.
Dude, we're gonna have to make like a food podcast.
Oh, we can talk food all day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Food, sports, bitches.
Come,
Bitches.
yeah,
Cum. Welcome back to the Cum Podcast, where we
Yeah.
talk all things cum.
come down. Whoops.
Rest-
Cum town population, us.
Us. Just jelking over here. All right.
Jizz. Yo, have you seen? Sorry, this is because we
Go
said
for it.
cum.
Go for it.
Have you seen the billboard? I want to say it's like South Orem on I-15.
Yep.
Jizz
Yep.
hair.
Yep. And
Salon.
These girls who are like,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
jizz hair.
I cannot believe that's a real. It's a very Utah like Provo.
No one told. I'm
sign.
sure it's her initials of this lady who owns this salon.
Dude,
No one told her what that was. No one told her like, hey, maybe you want to do a different name for your salon.
They go, hey, so you know, cum.
There's
That's
a
that's
slang
another
term.
word for that.
Called jizz.
Yeah.
And granted, you're going Jay-Z,
No.
the letters J and Z, but people are going to think it's jizz,
Jizz.
hair.
Because you're standing like, and also, but if she turned to me and was like, "That's why I did it," I'd be like,
Respect.
"I love you." yeah, it's actually hardcore.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
All right.
jizz hair,
Jizz hair.
jizz on Drew.
That's crazy.
Jizz on Drew hair.
Yeah, Drew. How do we want to end this thing?
Well, I think we'll hire Christian.
Pretty
Wow.
easy
He's a
hire. I
sun
forgot
god.
that's
Thank
what we
you,
were at the
guys.
point of the
Yeah.
podcast. Like maybe we.
I think this was made evident, but if whoever listened didn't know, but we had Christian on, and my laptop just like malfunctioned, and
also Drew just didn't save it, so
yeah.
really Drew malfunctioned.
I rebooted my laptop thinking I had saved it.
Sure.
And then I opened my documents and I was like, where the fuck is it? And
Uh-oh.
It's like when we walked in here and Drew's like,
Well-
"Oh, I forgot my laptop wasn't charging. I guess it's dead."
I'm glad you guys have
Moments ago.
hired me because I can make sure that doesn't happen again. I think I can.
And you can make sure there's no
Yeah.
pineapples on pizza.
No pineapples on pizza.
my
Also,
wife is gonna
And
riot.
it's just gonna be in and out.
My
Well, your
wife's
wife
not gonna-
doesn't work at the company, so
I think.
we should have her on.
we can.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we'll get to that later. But no,
Would love
Yeah.
to be hired. Question.
I feel like I'm just gonna hire you on the spot. Say you're the COO.
I'm in. Chief
Just because of
Operations
the way
Officer.
that we
Let's
can-
get it done.
The way we can corner Drew, we can get what we want done.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
you guys get in and out all the time.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about,
yeah,
dude.
dude, I could eat it every day.
I will say one of the questions we talked about last time, which felt great to be honored for, was workplace romance. Are you for or against? And I'm always for a workplace
you had
romance.
mentioned like yeah, dude, you've been on quite the rampage.
If you so after the call center, my first foray from like ages 16 to 23 was always food industry. So if you're seeing someone every day, chemistry starts to build. A walk-in fridge, a walk-in closet is your best friend. And there's a lot of magic going on in those in restaurants across the
Let
nation.
me tell you, there's a lot of magic between me and Willy Wong. So
I don't know if I want that. It's
If I
magic.
remember correctly, you were 30 when you lost your virginity.
I was 30 years
What,
old.
Now
Yes.
you're 35,
35 now.
and you've just been. Sounds like you've been crushing it.
It's been
You were bragging.
if I had to compare the first 30 years of my life would be the Sahara, if you will. And the last 5
The movie
years,
Sahara.
the
Yes.
movie Sahara
Bradley
with Steve
Cooper.
Zahn, Bradley Cooper, Salma Hayek, I think, was in that
Yeah.
movie. What the shit?
Was Matthew McConaughey in that?
Oh, maybe it's no.
It wasn't Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
it was
Matthew McConaughey. But yeah, Salma Hayek's in that movie. Anyway, so yeah, Sahara, the movie, sure. This one has been
And now now the life you live is El Dorado.
El Dorado. I was gonna say, what's the movie where they get stuck?
127
In,
hours.
I'm just stuck in puss,
Yeah.
dude. I just can't get out.
You
I have to cut my own arm off to get out of
And
this
it's gonna
puss,
keep coming.
dude.
It's gonna keep coming until I can
No.
squeeze out of here.
The last 5 years have been good, and I would like to knock on wood, keep it going. Absolutely.
What's your go-to move?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you
to
approach
initiate, to
how
make
do
it
you
happen?
approach a coworker?
I've been this way since 16, trying to kiss a girl for the first time, as far as like a consent.
Consent?
See what I did there?
Hey.
A consent king. I always feel comfortable to ask. If I feel like the moment is right, I'll ask. Like, hey,
Just go, hey, straight up.
I may, if it's all right with you, I'd like to maybe try to kiss you right now, or something along those lines.
Mhm.
And if the answer is no, most of the
Just
time it's
hold her
not.
down.
So, hey.
I just hold her tits. If the answer is no, hold her down, and it'll become a yes. For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
No, but I
club her on the head.
it was weird. I don't know about you guys growing up, but there was like a shift of where I remember hearing a lot of women be like, no, don't ask, just feel it in the moment and go for it, which works, yes. But it shifted as we grew up of like, yeah, even if the moment is happening and you want to make sure, there are a lot of people, men and women, who appreciate the consent. You know what I mean?
What do you think of that, Drew?
I don't like it. I don't like that.
How long you been married though?
Whoops.
I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong if you think I'm wrong. I don't mind asking.
Hey,
Put myself out there.
I appreciate that. You were getting out there. Okay, Drew doesn't know how to show emotion, so this is a tough one for him. Where he's like, wait, you can just say how you feel?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
I got
making
you.
the person feel comfortable thing.
Being vulnerable
Yeah.
enough in that moment.
Uh-huh.
I got you. That is tough, but hey, that's why we do comedy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, I would rather, you go for it and then she like has to fight you off. I like that. Because then you don't have to embarrass yourself by
Drew.
asking the question.
That's
There
not
you
a good
go.
look for a guy who's 6'3" and built like a linebacker. You know what I mean? That's not a good look. If I'm
Not a tough-
let's
Oh.
do the thing. No? Fucking try again, bitch.
There's only one answer here. Boy, we loved having you here.
Love to be here.
We're big fans.
Big fans of yous. Yous boys.
Yeah, dude, go Cougs.
You guys get me hard for life.
Yeah, dude. We're
Good.
all
That's what we're here for.
I'm excited to get the first day going and go through orientation and then hit the ground running. Get things up the flagpole, move the needle, and
I think with Christian, we are moving in the right direction. I think Let's Get Fired could go 16-0 this year.
absolutely.
I'm in, dude.
We could finally become Blue Bloods.
I think
Yeah.
Gonzaga is going to take it all next year. I think they're going to win the ship.
Dude,
This
Gonzaga
is it.
is going to win the national championship next year.
There we
There
go.
we
They're
go.
starting 5 seniors. That's never happened in
They're gonna-
Gonzaga history.
They're going to
Okay.
beat Kentucky in the final.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mark Pope's
no,
Kentucky.
they're gonna beat BYU.
You lost me, but it's dare to dream. Dare to dream.
No, dude, the Cinderella story. No one's waiting. No one expects. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I like defend BYU. I'm like, they're not as bad as you think they are, but if they're playing Gonzaga in the national championship, I'm like, they're all homophobes. Like that. I would do a
Yeah.
180.
They're all
Yeah.
sexist,
Yeah, not
white
the-
supremacists.
Yeah, not the Zags in Eastern Washington. No, we're all so progressive out here. Yeah,
Dude, we kicked John Stockton out of the kennel. Yeah.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah, dude. You
That's
bite,
true.
Yeah, you bite the hand that feeds you.
Rip John.
Rip John, dude. All right,
Johnny
well,
Stock.
hey, love you. Thanks for doing this.
Looking forward to the next time, boys.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Rip Ham.
Goodbye.